everyone and welcome all to Story News. What have we got for you today? Let's find out. Now, how is that possible to bring the whole world together at one place and conduct an event which is flawless? Workshops after workshops, sessions after sessions, 27 hours non-stop, not just one day. This event went on for 4 weekends. How is that possible? And that too, the airline industry is complaining. Why? Because he reduced the footprint, the carbon footprint. And who made this possible? It was Eric Miller. He brought personalities from the world of storytelling and storytellers and newcomers in the world of storytelling all together under one umbrella at one place virtually. And that too free. Many of the workshops and stories are available on the YouTube channel. The event was called Chennai Storytelling Fest. I would like to dedicate this episode to Eric Miller. Let's move on to our next story. In this section, we bring an event in a story format. It's a fictional, historical event story. Some of the characters are real. Pliny the Younger was supposed to visit his uncle to celebrate two festivals that were happening. Festivals were for god of fire, god Vulcan, and for the emperor Augustus, from whom we get the name for the month August. Pliny the Younger excused himself because he wanted to do some writing, and this story happened more than 2000 years ago. As the city was singing and dancing through the festival, making sacrifices for fire god, Mount Vesuvius, which was nearby, was rumbling and the earth was shaking. People took it as a good sign, thinking the fire god was happy with their sacrifices, whatever they offered to the fire. When the smoke started coming out of Mount Vesuvius, they thought, "Oh my God, the god is enjoying the festival that we are celebrating." So they celebrated it more. As one day turned into another, the rumbling in the mountain increased. Fire and smoke started coming out. The whole city was covered with dark clouds of smoke. And something started to fall from the sky. People didn't know what it was. They never knew a mountain would throw ashes. So they were stunned and shocked. They didn't know what to do. And when the mountain started throwing out balls of fire, people were frozen. You could hear the scream of people crying, people running here and there, and the balls of fire landing on their houses. People who could gather their wits ran towards the water. They took out their boats. Who survived, who didn't, no one knows. The whole city was buried in ashes and lava. Pliny the Younger, who was far away, yet he could see the Mount Vesuvius throwing out dark clouds and then balls of fire, wrote in his letter to his friend, describing the day. He never met his uncle again. And those letters are the only way to know what had happened in that city. And whatever the archaeologists have found are telling their own story about the city. And that city is known as the lost city of Pompeii. Why the people didn't move? Why the people didn't run? Because they had never heard of the word earthquake. They had never known the word volcanic eruption. It was not there in their dictionary. When something unknown happens, people get stunned and surprised. I hope you enjoyed the story news for the month of April.